Good morning. It's Monday morning and the start of a new week. And in honor of a new week, we have some kind of big hair. I'm really struggling with the long hair. It just takes a lot more work than the short hair did. I'm not giving up yet though. Really need to color it and see if maybe that will give it a little more body. But anyway, here is what I've listed over the weekend, and then I'm going to show you what I'm shipping off today. It's a big bunch of stuff today. Okay, let's start off with this autograph book by Anton Lang. It was published in 1930, and it is a memoir of this. I guess he was a famous actor, stage actor in his day, who played Christ in the Oberammergau Passion plays in Germany. And the book's kind of collectible, and it is autographed by him. And that I listed for $39. Everything here is free U.S. shipping. I listed these, and I think I paid $5 for that at the thrift store. And then also at the thrift store I got these two little tea eggs. One is from France, one's from Italy and one's from Germany. They're not silver. They're I don't know what they are, but they're not silver. But they're cute. Tea eggs seem to sell. I listed those together for $32. That can't be right. $22. Sorry, I can't read my own writing. $22. This cute little box that has it's really hard to see, but it's got a little windmill scene kind of engraved. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, camera. You can focus. There we go. I left the tarnish on it because I think it makes it look cute. I don't know, the bottom looks like it might be hand hammered, but then I think maybe it's just how they made it. It's not marked in any way. So that cute little box I listed for $18. I paid $5 for it. Way too much. Way too much. Let's see. In this this picture, which in the whole video I was swearing up and down was an original watercolor, but now I have to eat my words. As I started doing a little more in-depth research on this and the artist, who is a Serbian-French artist named Nicholas Markovic. He signed it A. Mark, right there. This is actually a serograph, which is a type of screen print, which doesn't make dots the way I've claimed you can always tell prints by the dots, or there are other signs, but this just, dang it, looks like a real watercolor. So I did an image search to see if any other images like this were out there, and sure enough I found one that was a print, and I thought, either I've got the original that this print was made from, highly unlikely, or this is a print. So I ended up having to take it apart, take the back off, which is always a pain, but I had to do it. And sure enough, it had the stamp on the back that explained what the print was and who made it and where. It was made in Switzerland, 1930s. The name of it is 15th Century Cottage, and it's an image from somewhere in England. But it's still quite beautiful. It is collectible. It's also quite heavy. I listed it for $95 free shipping. The shipping on it's going to be about $50. Well, that's if I send it priority. If I send it some other way, it'd be cheaper. But anyway, so that's that. And moving on to the jewelry, we have this little, it's like Siam silver, but it's not silver. I was surprised. It's fake silver. But it does have the nice red enamel. And it's a little mid-century piece. Came from my sister-in-law. And that I listed for $22. I got the second one of these standing Liberty quarter necklaces. This is I think it's a 1929 quarter. It's curved. And let's see, that I listed for 21. I just sold the other one I had of these for that price. This is a really nice piece. It is Japanese. It is signed K. Uyeda. And K. Uyeda, of course I forgot to write down, but I did figure out who it was. It is a Japanese silversmith that's been around since the 1800s. It's like the oldest silversmith in Japan, still in operation, major silversmith. And these fan brooches are quite collectible. And it's old. It's got that trombone clasp. So that I listed for $82. And then lastly we have this little amber necklace, which it's only marked 925. There's no information on it. It looks fairly new, not a super old piece. And as I'm examining it, I discovered one of the stones has a crack. But, you know, with amber, with all the inclusions and everything, it doesn't really show at all. It's not obvious. But I did put a pretty low price on it because of that. So I listed that for, where are you, 24. Okay, so that's everything that I've listed recently. And this is what I'm shipping out today. We have this, don't look too close if you're squeamish, Diseases of the Eye medical plate, framed. And then there are a few other non-framed images that go with it also of, you know, sort of scientific eye pictures. And that sold for $34 plus an atrocious amount of shipping, like $22 shipping to go to Australia. Maybe I'll be able to ship it for less and I'll be able to refund some of that, but I'm not sure because framed pictures are kind of heavy. And I sold this Murano perfume bottle. Really nice one. That sold for $44. And most everything here is free shipping. This is a lot of beachy jewelry. There's a starfish and a couple of pairs. There's some fishy pearly earrings and some blister pearl earrings. And I sold that lot for $19. I think that this is a Sarah Coventry or Avon. Can't remember which. One of the two. It's a Sarah Coventry, yeah. I sold a set of these paper mache buttons. These are from Uzbekistan. My sister-in-law brought those back. Thinning out another of her collections. She likes buttons too. Jewelry, buttons, and textiles. That's what she loves. Sold this, well, this wasn't a lot. This was 3 separate items that one person bought. Some really pretty little sterling silver and enamel earrings. Those sold for $18. And these earrings, which I bought imagining that they were sterling silver, and looking closer, they're not. They're silver plated, I believe, but they're very nice. Those I sold for $18. And then this pair of enamel earrings, oh my gosh, they're from the 80s, I think. I've had these. These had to be one of the very first things I ever listed in my shop. And they sold for $8. Sometimes you just have to wait for the right person to come along. I think they're really cool. I like the look of them. I just let, you know, back when I used to price things for that price, I just let them ride. Okay, we have a copper Bell Trading Post bracelet with a Thunderbird motif. And that sold for $18. A little Navajo turquoise and sterling silver pinky ring. It sold for $24.30. That was with a coupon code. You can get 10% off as one of my YouTubers. All you have to do is use the coupon code YouTube Thanks, all one word, and if the item is over $25, I think. I think it's 25. Yeah, it must be over 25. This is a Danecraft sterling silver thistle brooch, mid-century. Oh my gosh, I had to turn my office upside down to find this little thing. It was hiding under another brooch, and I found it in the same box that I'd looked in 5 times already. So annoying, but I'm so glad I found it. I was afraid because I have a lot of similar, I have several of these like thistle brooches, and I was afraid that I had sent it off by mistake to someone else. But anyway, I found it. It's a cute little Native American stamped cactus brooch. And that sold for $36. And I think, is that everything? I guess that's everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's right. And I made one other sale, a really nice one of a necklace for $135, but the buyer asked me not to ship it for a few days because she's out of town. So when I ship that, I will show it to you. But I was very happy. Good morning. It is Wednesday morning, and I shall show you what I listed yesterday and what I am shipping off today. What I listed is, this is a kimono that I got at the Assistance League thrift store, which had a 75% off sale. I think that's what it was, because they're remodeling. They wanted to clear out as much stuff as possible. I only found a few things there, but this is one of them. It's beautifully printed fabric. It's a long cotton kimono. I listed that for $55. And then another, this is like the 4th one of these I think I've listed. It's a little olive grabber, barware, or, you know, any kind of hors d'oeuvre grabber, fruit grabber, cherry grabber, sugar cube grabber. It is silver plate. It is made in Sweden. It's probably a mid-century piece. And that I listed for $27. These are all free shipping, of course. This is a Mexican silver clamper bracelet, hand hammered. It is signed LC. I was unfortunately unable to figure out who that was, but the mark is listed in my Mexican silver book, but there's no maker associated with it. 1950s-ish probably, and that I listed for $148. It's a very heavy. There's a lot of silver in there. It's really a neat chunky look. And lastly, I listed these silver rose earrings. They're screwback earrings by Jewel Art, also mid-century. Very different look. All right, where'd you go? There you are. And those I listed for $28. And this is what I am shipping off. I sold this Pisgah Forest pottery creamer and sugar bowl. I love that it's pink inside. Isn't that pretty? I love this pottery. This is from my mother-in-law's collection. I think it's 1930s, and it's very collectible, and it's just, the camera doesn't do it justice. The finish on it is so pretty. I grew up in a pink and turquoise kitchen, and this would have looked lovely in that kitchen. I've always loved those 2 colors. And the second item, did I say how much that sold for? $55. And this is a Thun, Thun, I don't know how to say it exactly, pottery Christmas angel from Italy. These are pretty collectible. And that sold for $39. Proof that Christmas items do sell all year round, even after Christmas. I wonder if someone, you know, when they were putting up their holiday decorations, broke the one they had and decided to replace it. I don't know. That's just something my mind is always spinning. Okay, and if you noticed, I think I didn't shoot any video yesterday. That's because I hadn't listed anything on Monday, so I didn't have any listings to show you, and I haven't sold anything either. Connection? Who knows? But anyway, off I go. Good morning. It is Thursday morning, and I had some really good sales yesterday, so I am going to show you first what I listed, and then I'll show you what I sold. Okay, First, we have some jewelry, and this is the, what's the name of it? Cadoro, C-A-D-O-R-O. This is a new one on me, but they sell for really good money. So I listed this for $67. They call it a faux flawed emerald because it has like little fake occlusions in it, which I think is funny. It is missing one tiny rhinestone, and I just don't have any that small. It's just microscopic, so I think I'll just let it be. The missing stone, it's not very noticeable. And probably without the stone missing, I would have asked a little bit more. And then I listed this sterling silver, most likely Navajo Roadrunner pin. It's got a little bit of stamping on it. It's got that eyelash stamping, which is a typical Navajo sort of thing. The back's just marked sterling, no maker's mark. And I listed that for $47. And then I listed some of these Swarovski crystal figurines that my friend, that one, I think this one's really pretty. I like this one. They're just decorative. They're not picture frames or anything. They just sit on a stand and look pretty on a shelf. And they're collectible, but they don't sell for what they used to sell. So I listed this fishy one, and then this angelfish one. And I listed them for at auction on eBay, starting at $250. Buy it now, $325, and this one just sold for $325. So this was after I accidentally listed it for $32,500 due to a misplaced decimal point. Let's see if I can show it to you without dropping it somewhere. There it is. These are really cool. But uh-oh, getting ready to drop it. Hold on. Oh dear. Okay. Coming back. Alright, sorry. Okay. And now I'm gonna gather up what I sold and show you that. And here is what I'm shipping off this morning. I already told you about the Swarovski crystal. I do only get half of that, by the way. I'm selling that on consignment, but still, you know, at that price it's worth doing, I think. Okay, this is a frame with these lovely dimensional flowers, kind of a shabby look with a vintage postcard picture inside. That sold for $29. That's free shipping. I sold this bell. It's kind of cool. It's got like an Art Deco cast iron bottom to it. That sold for $29 plus shipping. And this hand-carved and sterling silver cameo pendant sold for $78. These little blue rhinestone earrings, not real old, but they're, you know, an old style, very cute. Those sold for $19. And then I had two of these ball bead necklaces. One is a little bit heavier than the other. They're very similar. But the lighter one also comes with earrings. So I ended up pricing them at the same, which was $135. And I think that's it for today. Good morning. It is Friday morning, and I'm getting ready to show you what I sold yesterday. I will show you what I listed later because we're trying to get on the road to go see Sally, my mother-in-law. Just going to package a couple of orders. We're going to drop by the post office, get some gas, and off we'll go. So here is what I sold. Sold this men's inlaid Navajo, probably Zuni, Native American sterling silver ring. Nice heavy one. Turquoise, coral, onyx, mother of pearl, and a little abalone. And that sold for $72. And then these are these jewel art rose screwback earrings. And those, I believe those sold for $29. I think that's right. I think it's $29. Oh, and while I'm here, I'll show you my art project that I'm working on. This is going to be a type tray. All I've done so far is put in the little background wallpapers. Got little things from old books and maps and little fabric samples, some foil doilies, some bits of a wrapping paper book cover, and just a little bit of everything in there. So we're here visiting Sally, and we've just had dinner, and I'm eating my Moose Tracks ice cream. They have a really nice dining room here. Show everybody else.
You only take one for the big table? I always take two.
Good morning. It is Saturday morning, and I have curlers in my hair, so I'm not going to go on camera just now, but I'm going to show you what I'm getting ready to ship off. Still haven't showed you what I listed the other day, but I'll get around to it. This is a Bracciolini Italian leather purse. It's a color block, very 1960s looking, but it's much more modern than that, which is why I sold it on eBay, not Etsy. I sold it for I took a best offer of $32. They normally sell for quite a bit more than that, but it did have some damage to the strap, which I repaired, but you know, it was you could still see it. So, but it's a really neat purse, and I'm too lazy to unwrap it for you, but you can see it's a nice big leather purse, and that was plus shipping. And then this another purse. Seemed to be a purse day. This is a boots and what is it? Boots and bags from Colombia. I'm not sure. Somewhere in Central America. This, I believe that the tapestry piece was made in Panama, but the purse was made somewhere else. It's got leather trim. It looks like it's never been used, and it's really cute. That sold for $24, free shipping. And then the last thing is I sold another Swarovski figurine, Magic of Dance Anna, 2004. Sold that on eBay also. And that sold for $150 plus $42 shipping. I'm not sure it's going to cost me that much to ship it though, but we'll see. The other one did, but this one's not as big. And of course I don't get all that. I get only half of that because I'm selling it on consignment for a friend, but still pretty cool. Good morning. It is Sunday morning, and I think I'm finally going to be able to show you a couple of days worth of listings. And today I'm going to just do some more listings, and I'm hoping to do a little work on my garage. I've set a goal for myself to get my art studio set up in the garage by the middle of this year. Something I've been wanting to do literally for years, but every time I go out there I just look. The garage, it's a pretty large carriage house, and it's just filled to the brim with all the stuff that we couldn't fit in our house when we moved. It's bad, and I just get depressed every time I open the door and look in there. So I broke it down into little small steps, and I'm just one step at a time gonna see if I can clear out space. It may take longer than 6 months, but I gotta do something. I finally got my husband to agree to sell our tandem bike, which we haven't ridden in 10 years. So anyway, off I go, but I'm going to show you what I listed. Good morning, Muffin. Whoops, off she goes. Not going to be cooperative this morning. Okay, so let's start with these sterling silver, and I think these are probably cubic zirconia. They're very, very nice faux stones. These I listed for $29. They are Mexican silver, signed, but I don't know who the artist is. It's another pair of earrings. These are Siam silver. They are marked sterling Siam, which dates them pre-1949. They are multicolored guilloche enamel, and this is a character in Thai mythology. It's actually a mermaid. Now I've forgotten the name, but anyway. These are very nice. They're in very nice condition. Those I listed for $32. The Mexican silver basset hound brooch. Isn't he cute? He could be a dachshund, but I think basset hound. And him I listed for $35. And all of this came from my sister-in-law. This is Danecraft wheat brooch. And that sold for, I listed it for $38. Okay, then we have the lucite gear shift knob. This is in fact the Virgin Mary, and it is Our Lady of San Juan de los Lagos, something like that. Anyway, she is very revered in Texas and Mexico, and anyway, that I listed for $45. The salt and pepper shakers, Bell Trading Post, solid copper. These are little Kachina dolls, and those I listed for $36. And this is a lovely silk table runner. It's embroidered. It's from Japan. That listed for $28. And the last thing that I listed yesterday, oops, let me see if I can get it, is this Swarovski crystal figurine. Try not to drop it. That's what it looks like. It's whales. It's called Care For Me. It is a 1992 limited edition retired figurine. I listed that for $160. I was actually able to list this one on Etsy because it is vintage. Okay, so that's it.